Today I'm gonna be sharing with you my best build for the Phalanx, and I do apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I've not heard the correct pronunciation of this class yet. To start off with, this is my shotgun build for this class. I feel like this class is a beast with the shotgun. I am going to be using the pump shotgun with the hybrid sight, overloaded rounds, and the precision brake. Now, alternatively, if you want to use a different shotgun, that is fine, but this is a shotgun build. I would highly recommend, if you're using this build, to use a shotgun. For the pistol, even though the new pistol is kind of cool, I still prefer the Type 95 combat pistol. That pistol has high range, and when I do need to shoot a spitter in the distance, I feel I can bring it down the fastest with the combat pistol. So I like the combat pistol. As far as consumables, 100% the cryo grid. I am bringing both the grids since it is a very close quarters class, and this is a very close quarters build. So I like bringing both the grids, but alternatively, you could swap this out for a sentry or the 25% drone, but definitely I would bring the cryo grid. You can just annihilate the drones, even on just intense soloing the drones real easy. You just put the cryo grid down, you unload on it. The second that it moves, you go into the stun ability, which I'll get into that in a moment. And then as soon as that ends, it freezes again. So very easy to take down drones with one cryo grid, and then it remains up and freezes other enemies. So I really like the cryo grid on him, combined with this concussion pulse. You have to be close to the enemies in order to use it, but it's kind of like maybe about the range on the Demolisher, with maybe just slightly less, very slightly less than a 40% increased range on his blast wave. But it stuns them for 3 seconds, so it's a really nice stun. You can do some damage with that. Then I have Aftershock, which it leaves behind a little circle, kind of about the same radius as the Doc's Trauma Grid before you put the increased radius on it. And it lasts 10 seconds, and it slows enemies like the Trauma Grid. So for 3 bars, this is really nice. Then I have Hard-Headed, which is activating this ability grants you stun immunity for 6 seconds. Now, I haven't tested this out too much, but I feel like for 2 perks, and when I am using the concussion, I'm a little bit trapped up, or I'm stunning a drone, and then I have runners around me, so stun immunity for 6 seconds just seems ideal when I am using the shock pulse, or shock pulse, whatever. Next up, I have Shield Bash, which my melee attack with my Shield Bash will now briefly stun enemies while my shield is up and active. Occasionally, when you got the runners on you, you just melee them, and you can stun them, then shoot them with the shotgun, or you can melee them, reload an extra bullet, and then shoot them. So that's pretty nice. Then we have the best defense. While our shield is active, our melee damage is increased 100%, which goes along with this. But this is actually more for the movement speed penalty is reduced by 25%. It's actually about 80% for the movement speed penalty, or 90% for that, and 10% for the extra melee damage. Next up, we have grants you 20% stun resistance, 10% ADS movement speed, and 10% shield movement speed. Mostly for the shield move speed, but ADS movement speed and stun resistance are nice as well. Now, Vanguard is for playing with teams, and when you're playing mostly in close quarters, you could replace this if you're just running around on an easier difficulty and you're not near teammates. You will have to be really close to your allies for this bonus to take effect. So this is for a team build. You can replace this with 2 other perks or another perk as well. Next up, we have the whole shotgun build. So we're going to be running the Technician close quarters training for increased reload and accuracy. I feel with the shotgun, this is the best 2 bonus block. Then we have fire rate and accuracy. And then we have magazine capacity and ADS movement speed. Then we have range and weak point damage. Now this is less for the range, and since it's the only one with weak point damage, we're just going to increase our weak point damage a little bit more. So when we take those drones out, we're doing a lot of damage. Then we have increased fire rate, handling, and ADS movement speed. A little bit into the handling, more for the fire rate and the ADS movement speed. Increase the accuracy and magazine capacity. So we get 10 rounds in our shotgun with this build. Very nice for the shotgun. Oh, I'm sorry. This is actually an 11 round shotgun build. Must have adjusted it from the 10, but in any case, this is my best build for the Phalanx. Really fun to use the shotgun with it. I was actually recently just playing with 2 other players, leveling up our Phalanxing in every game because I had these shotgun perks. I was putting out 2 times their damage. Like every single game, they had about the same, and I had 2 times as much as they did. This class is really nice with the shotgun. It's not really tested on insane or extreme. It was only tested on intense, but it performed very well on intense. Really fun to play. I liked it. And that is my build for it. I hope that helps.